Yo, welcome back to 5QS. I know it's been a little while, but we back to talk about some football. Got some exciting things coming up. The playoffs are coming up. So we got a lot to talk about when it comes to the playoffs, I mean basketball. But I'm Ed. We got Mark to my left. We got Vic down there on the other couch, and then Jeff right next to him. So we're going to get straight into it. Going into football, we got the draft coming up towards the end of the month. So question for y'all. You guys got any thoughts on the draft and any predictions on who's going to land in the top 5, who's going to be the number 1 pick, anything?
I feel like the draft don't start till New England. I mean, I feel like everybody kind of knows Caleb, Jaden Daniels, and then New England is such a wild card because they like such a, not a bad team. Well, obviously they're a bad team. They drafted 3, but they're in such a spot where like best player available can be an option as well as quarterback. You know what I'm saying? Drake May, he like such a wild card at quarterback. Cause like he has like his highs are high, like some of the highest in the draft, but his lows out of the quarterbacks are some of the lowest of lows. You know what I'm saying? Like he would like skip out routes, skip curls, like anything. But then you'll see him the next play throw like a bomb, 80-yard bomb, whatever it is.
60-yard bomb.
You know what I mean? So it's like, I don't know if like that's the route New England wants to go. Cause I mean, like you need like a mentor from. I mean, you got Jacoby there, or they could just draft Marvin, who's one of the most surefire prospects.
That's what I was thinking. They would probably go Marvin but New England doesn't draft receivers high at all. I don't think they ever have in the last like 20 years.
Yeah, I think high was like N'Keal Harry.
Yeah, and we know how that turned out.
But it's a new regime though.
Same guys though. It's literally the same guys that's been in that organization and seen the people in there, know the ball boys, know everybody wives and stuff. Yeah. So I don't think it's gonna change that much. In terms, obviously we know Caleb's gonna go number 1, but I actually think it's a little bit more autonomy in terms of like after number 1 it's kind of wide open because again like
you don't think Jaden a guarantee too?
No, I don't think I don't think Daniels is a guarantee too. I also don't think Washington's gonna stay at 2. I really don't think.
But Washington's getting a quarterback.
I don't think so.
They don't got nobody.
I know they don't got nobody, but
Unless
just
they go
have
for
an
Penix.
odd feeling that like they're just gonna trade down.
But as a fan that's in that division, I hope they do that. But they're not doing that.
I know they not, but I would believe like
they getting the Heisman winner, bro.
We can get some more off of this. Like we don't really need to take number 2 to get the player we need. Like, to be honest, guys.
Because if they don't stay at 2, they're really going to have to decide between JJ and Penix.
That's not bad.
But
when you could get the Heisman winner.
Well, when you could get a surefire pick
I'm
almost.
I'm not gonna hold you, bro. I'm gonna be 100% for high. McCarthy and Daniels. I'm not gonna lie, McCarthy Heisman way better. Heisman. I know the Heisman going 1,000 yards rushing. You threw for another 5. Like it's gonna look good. It's gonna look sweet. It's gonna sound sweet. The Heisman gonna make you in the pantheon of greats.
This is gonna be a Zach Wilson
But
situation.
I'm not gonna hold you. I'm just saying. I think JJ game translate a lot better to the league than.
I'm not gonna
That's
lie.
just me though.
He's been looking very good in his pro days and all season.
The pro day killed it.
That don't move
I'm talking
me,
about. It doesn't move me either. I don't think JJ's all that, but I just don't think Daniels is gonna go in the top 3.
But Jay got like the highest ceiling.
But this is your franchise quarterback. You can't fumble this.
Man,
you can't afford to mess up.
Beyond that though, like there's still got so many holes on that team for Washington.
Bro, but you get quarterback
Actually,
though, bro. I feel like
they're starting to build up a little bit.
Slightly with veterans, but
they're more scary this year than they was last year.
I would consider really after that number 1 pick, like after Caleb, the draft is up in the air for me. It can literally go anywhere. Like I'm not gonna lie, like that number 1 pick is really the only thing that we got guaranteed right now. Everything else, you kind of gotta say, all right, how's the draft gonna unwind?
So hypothetically, Jaden does go to. What do you think New England does? They go best player available, or they go?
They would have to go
May?
BPA. It would be their smartest decision to go BPA. I don't think at that point because we can win games with Brissett and Gerard Mayo at coach.
But this might be the only chance at a quarterback.
Yeah.
They say next year draft classes.
It's a little scary.
Now is the time to pick a quarterback. New England, but they draft weird.
I don't know. I seen Joe Flacco light up the league this year. I don't think you got to go.
Joe Flacco ain't light the league, bro.
Stop it. Yes, he did.
Man. He was throwing
crazy.
2 interceptions a game.
He was falling asleep on the sideline.
He was risky, but he was doing his thing.
He was throwing dots, falling asleep on the sideline, bro.
Throwing 2 picks a game is
going ballistic.
It's not lighting up the league.
I'm not gonna hold you. He was going ballistic.
So for y'all, which wide receiver do you guys think would be off the board first?
You know what's funny?
It depends.
It really depends on the scheme and what you want to run, man.
I think if it comes to so for New England and the Cardinals, I think they would draft Marvin Harrison first. But I think for the Chargers, I think they'll go Neighbors. Just because he does so much. Run after catch, behind the line of scrimmage, screen game. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you know what's funny?
I compliment Justin Herbert a lot.
I know Neighbors is gonna be up there. I can see a team in the later rounds, kind of like not later rounds, but later in the first, like the Raiders, kind of going for Rome. That's I know receiver is gonna really boil down to what scheme a team wants to run. Really, who goes off first? Because if you want to be a lot more like downfield, heavy on the RPO, Neighbors is probably your guy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But if you want more of that big body possession, third and forever, we need somebody, you know what I mean, outside the numbers, doing crazy receiver work. Marvo is probably the guy.
Yeah, and the ceiling a little higher.
And the ceiling's a tad bit little higher.
Yeah.
But at the same time, Neighbors getting OBJ comps.
Jamar Chase.
Yeah, Jamar Chase comps. So it's like,
It's gonna be so interesting who goes first.
yeah, so it really depends what scheme you want. Me personally, I will still go. Me personally, I still go Marvo.
You can't go wrong. I thought you can't go wrong all three of them.
All three of them are really solid.
Rome started to sell me. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, I know I wasn't like the biggest fan, but the more I've been watching, like,
Yeah, more film. He's nice. He's
I
nice.
said he like Will
He a
Fuller,
technician, bro.
just not as fast, but he got a lot more route in him. He could ride up a little bit more.
Yeah,
I like Rome
There's
a
some
lot.
talent up there at the
Yeah.
top. There's some talent.
It's gonna be interesting to see who goes number, because I think if Neighbors goes before Marvo, that's gonna be a trickle down effect of receiver. Receivers gonna start flying off the board, in my opinion.
Yeah. It'll be like last year.
It'll be kind of like last year, because it's like,
Clinton
whoa.
went first, and I think Jordan and Zay and I think somebody got that. No, it was just those three.
I think it was just those three. It was like back to back to back.
Yeah.
Almost. It felt like, and it's like now I feel like if Neighbors goes to like the Cardinals early instead of it being like Marvo, that may be a trickle down effect.
But I think Cardinals get Marvin like without a doubt.
They have to. That was
I think when Kyler was best, bro, was when he had like D Hop. You know what I'm saying? That type of
that kind of receiver.
receiver.
Yeah,
I
that
don't think Marvin like that's his comp, but that big body where I'm gonna jump up and
nigga play uber athletic,
Yeah, they-
run every route in the route tree.
Them two receivers not making that top five.
No, not
They're getting drafted.
I can see it.
No, they
though.
not.
They not.
I can see it.
farthest he'll go with 6.
With
Farthest they'll go with
the
6.
Chargers, Cardinals, and New England,
Johns would drive receivers. So far as they would go with 6. So
them two receivers, I can't see them. I can't see them making it to the Giants.
You know what's crazy? I can't see a quarterback making it to the Giants. Funny enough, I can see the receivers making it to them.
one of them have to.
One of them have to.
No, I'm talking
yeah.
about math, like either JJ or one of the receivers. Like somebody's gonna make
Someone's gonna make it. Yeah.
it's 6, just by the math.
Yeesh. What do you think they end up doing? Like let's say, like
bro, I don't know, bro. We like in a bad position. Not a bad position.
Yeah, like you and the Rams are kind of in the
6.
same position in terms of like
Queen
quarterback.
6, it's like it's cool, like you know what I'm saying. But it's like you might lose out on. You might be stuck with JJ or not stuck with Neighbors because Neighbors that's not like a bad.
Yeah, that'd be ideal. I'm not gonna lie.
You know what I'm saying?
Ideal.
So it's like you in a position where it's like you don't really necessarily control your own destiny. It's the draft, like.
Gotta get a rock, yeah.
Yeah, it's like however the draft falls,
however the
wherever
draft
you-
falls.
Can you see them trading down?
I've seen somebody trading up. I'm seeing somebody.
I could actually see us trading now.
I'm
I ain't
seeing
gonna lie
somebody
to you. Well, like
trade, yeah.
Minnesota getting 11-23. I wouldn't mind that.
Because JJ is 6 a little too high for me.
Because there's rumors that say Minnesota want JJ. I've heard that.
Yeah,
I don't believe any of the rumors, but I see
Yeah, I
Minnesota.
think that's like the smoke screen from like what is it, like 2 years ago when they were saying like Malik Willis might go like top 5 or something like that. I don't even remember that. But I think JJ will end up probably going to the first round, but I don't think it would be. I don't think it's gonna be top 5.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
that's pretty crazy.
I think he would be like to like the Broncos, to like Raiders, something like that. I don't think a top 5, but top. That's I thought when you draft the guy top 5, that guy has potential to go number 1.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like that's
essentially, yeah, literally.
Like, and I don't think JJ is
Yeah, I
he
don't
like
think
the
so.
same caliber as Caleb? Is he the same caliber as Jaden? Like, you know what I'm saying? I know you said the comp is there, but like in terms of like right now, coming into the draft, like no, he's just not.
I'm really going off that national championship and on.
Is he even
The
close?
national championship, he threw like 18 passes.
Yeah, and
dog.
that national championship, I'm not gonna lie, the boys on the line bailed him out.
Dude, 18
His
passes.
offensive
Is
line.
he even on Drake
bailed him
May
out.
level?
See, Drake May, bro, he's just such a prospect. It's hard to like Drake May's such a like wild card, bro. Like I can't.
His
You
arm
can't read him, bro.
So geeky, man. I
got a question.
I see the talent.
It's so hot. No,
I got a question for y'all. It's not on the topic list, but like when it comes to like this draft pool in comparison to other drafts, where do you think the talent would like match up in comparison to them? Do you think?
Ooh, that's a great question.
yeah,
I think the last 2 years were better than this class in terms of skill and talent, but I think in
good
overall,
drafts.
but yeah, the last 2 drafts was definitely smoking D boys. What? It's not even close. But I think in terms of potential, this draft right now is probably going to be the draft that carries the league for the next 10 years.
I don't know, because 2022 we had with Parsons, Slater.
Correct.
We had a whole.
We had a whole. In
bunch of-
2021, I think we had
We had
McDuffie
Surtain.
in them. Yeah,
Surtain
it
was
was
in
a lot. It
2022
was
as
a
well.
lot of them boys.
The 2023 was.
The thing about this draft that really stands out is the amount of quarterbacks. it's like there's a lot of good quarterback talent to me, and that's what. But everything else is kind of lower.
That's true. It's like the first time we had a lot. Well, 2021 we had a lot. None of them were good.
Yeah.
But with Trevor, Zach, Justin, Mac.
I want to say none of them were good.
I don't remember who the fifth person was.
The Pickett.
Nah, Pickett was 2021.
2021. Oh,
2022, my bad.
That entire really feels like that entire era of ball was really
it was poor QB play.
Yeah, a lot of and I want to say it's pure. It's like it's pure QB play and then it's poor QB play. A lot of the guys fall in between that. Oddly enough, like they're really solid quarterbacks when you look at their film and you watch their game, but then it's not consistent enough for you to be like, this is a pure quarterback, a pure pocket passer that can make all the throws. So I don't know. I think in terms of where you compare those per skill position, this is a really good skill class.
I thought this draft is like one of them things where it's like the teams that were already contenders, this is a good draft for them.
For them,
like,
correct.
You know what I'm saying? So like the Niners who might lose Aiyuk, you can get a receiver late in the draft. You know what I'm saying? Eagles, you can get a center in the draft. You know what I'm saying? Like this is because they got a lot of good interior linemen in this draft. So I feel like the
really good interior defense and
even the Chiefs
too.
who might lose Rasheed Rice. You know what I'm saying? Like you can get a receiver in this draft. So like I feel like it's good for those type of teams. But the ones that are like really, really rebuilding, so like New England,
you're gonna have to
Giants,
you're gonna have to make a great.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can make a good draft out of it, but you're
gonna have to make
it's gonna be
your
important.
picks gonna matter.
It's gonna be so important.
It's gonna be a lot of development. It's not like just guys that's gonna be hit at the park. Like Micah, when Micah first came in, bro, off first game he was eating. You know what I'm saying, against the Bucks. Second game I think he was eating too, whatever it was. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it's gonna be that type of draft where guys just come in and they just immediately.
But I think that's what we expect now. Like I feel like the old school way.
Caleb. I think Caleb's gonna be a beast.
Yeah, I don't think Caleb actually he does.
They
not
loading up for him.
He does not move me.
They put him in the
that
best
young man
position.
Does not move me. I'm very terrified to see how he plays in the NFL. I'm wishing him the best, but
they put him in the best situation.
He doesn't move me, bro.
Baker Mayfield could be good in the league. Like Caleb's gonna be great.
My problem is like it's just the Johnny Manziel play style, bro. It's just the Johnny Manziel play style, and like literally, I've only seen one quarterback do it right, and it's Pat Mahomes. But everybody else that tries to do it,
the thing is, though,
eats them alive.
Bro, Johnny never really played from the pocket like that.
Caleb doesn't play for the pocket.
He did though, bro.
Caleb has, but that's not his game.
But we've seen it though. We seen him play for the pocket. We have seen it with our own eyes.
But have I really
seen it though? Past season he tried to do it. And he just didn't have the NFL line in front of him.
I've seen it, but have I really?
Bro, he had to score 45 a game, bro. I think it was like I seen some crazy stat where like to win almost every game he had to score like 30
him
points.
and Lincoln Riley were going demonic. I'm not gonna lie, USC.
Bro, the fact that you have to score at least 30 points to win a game is like nuts. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's just a testament to. At least offensively, he's putting up the points, but the defense just wasn't on their part of it.
That's like, it might be more on defense than anything.
They let Colorado come back down 21, bro. Colorado won like 3 games or 4 games.
Again, that Johnny Manziel, Pat Mahomes, Kyler Murray type play style, I call it Texas ball.
It's college good.
Literally all Texas ball. When the way quarterbacks playing that Texas ball, run around, find somebody to make a play.
It's kind of risky.
It's really risky, especially when I haven't really seen you be like a proficient pocket passer. Yes, he can throw from the pocket, and his arm is solid. His arm is solid, but like. I just don't know how that translates to the NFL.
But you got to think about the system he came from too, bro, and the guys that like translate from that system. So we had Kyler came from that system,
Baker.
Successful in the league. Baker, successful in the league.
Correct.
Jalen Hurts, successful in the league. Caleb is the most talented out of that group. Maybe him and Kyler probably neck and neck in terms of talent. You don't think Caleb's gonna be successful as well? And they all came from that same system. And he has a higher ceiling than every single one of those.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
And the Bears are loaded.
How many playoff ones do all them quarterbacks you just named have?
Baker has 2. Kyler has 1.
If that.
None.
If that.
I don't know how much Kyler has. Jalen Hurts was in the Super Bowl. Come on, bro.
I seen him do it, but I don't think I gotta see him do it for real.
I can see him go far.
I gotta see him do it in front of the grown man.
I don't think he'll have like the greatest rookie season of all time. I don't think he's gonna have like a CJ Stroud, Justin Herbert type season.
With the supporting cast he has, he better do better. He better go harder than him.
DJ Moore, he might.
I can see him doing 25 touchdowns.
That's boo-boo.
7 picks. That's solid for a rookie, bro. But we gotta keep in mind, bro. It's a rookie, bro. It's not
Look at the cast that man.
Bro, it's a rookie, bro.
I think he goes crazy.
I could find a kid right now in 6A, give him this point cast. He turned into a machine, bro.
Bro, it's a rookie though. You gotta keep in mind. It's not like it's some.
I get it, but like
of the line.
it's not like great example. CJ Stroud came into a considerably worse situation.
So what's your expectation for? But CJ Stroud's bro. I thought
But I didn't see that coming, by the way. I was wrong.
Nobody
I
thought
did.
CJ was gonna be that. Like,
I
it
didn't
wasn't
think
like
that at all. I didn't see that coming.
But so what's your expectation for Caleb coming in? Like, what's like a good season?
With all the hype and everything I'm seeing, I need you to do 3,100 minimum, 2-to-1 TD INT ratio, 800 on the ground.
Bears in 25 and like 7 interceptions. Yeah, 2-to-1.
Yeah, but I want you to do closer to like 25, 30. Like, in all, my point is, it's like his game.
So you expect him to be a Pro Bowler year one? Because if he throws for
honestly,
25,
heck yeah,
if he throws for 25, that's a Pro Bowler.
Heck yeah. I'm expecting you to make them boys go crazy, man. Like,
But you got to think about the past number one picks, though.
like, come on, you got 2 alphas. You have 2 amazing alphas too. It's not like you got some regular. You got 2.
DJ Moore went crazy.
You got 2 top 25 receivers.
That's true.
DJ Sharp didn't even have that coming into the league.
That's true, but you got to think he's a rookie still, bro. You got to have like.
But he's that rookie.
But y'all talking about he got y'all talking about the processor of processors, the arm of arms, the leg of legs. Like, you talking about he one of the
27
ones.
touchdowns.
I'm
is a
sold.
really good season.
I'm sold.
I want him to break the rookie record. If that's what
I want him to go
he
crazy.
is.
28, I think.
Is it 28?
how's they
or
O-line
30
looking?
plus? I thought it was 30 plus.
I could be tripping, huh?
How's their O-line looking?
Their O-line is not
Sorry.
good.
It's still not good?
trying,
They probably
they're
draft
trying,
one.
but they're
Okay.
not. It's all
That's
right.
going to be another
expectations, man.
another important part of it because I can see him going crazy. DJ Moore, come on,
That's
Keelan
what-
Allen,
like,
a real quarterback.
If he
is
doesn't
going,
perform this year, Chicago, I would panic instantly. Fuck, we made
I wouldn't panic. You
I
know,
would panic instantly.
Develop,
Instantly.
develop.
Just move on from your coach. It's like that simple.
Yeah,
He on the hot seat.
I'm not
anyways.
gonna lie. You see how multiple coaches has killed the quarterback career. They talking about Trevor like he a bum. He ain't never had a consistent coach. So don't do
I'm not
that.
gonna open up the dialogue with him, but that'd be for different.
Yeah, poor Trevor.
Moving on to the next
horrible.
topic. So
He's a
the
star.
hip drop tackle got banned, and my question to y'all is
That shit
this
not
good for
bro.
football? Which I kind of
Killing
feel
the
like I
sport.
know the answer, but how do you think it'll change the way the game is played moving forward?
Roger, the NFL is out of control, like you said.
I've
Bro,
been
it's
saying this for
bad,
years,
bro.
man.
Bro, I feel like whenever even offensive players come out and they like, bro, this is a terrible rule.
Yeah,
That's
Like,
when you know
I
it.
seen a
Yeah.
stat. Bro, I was watching this podcast with Zaire Franklin. He was like, bro, like 1 in every like 250 plays, that tackle happens. So that they over policing something that doesn't need to be policed like whatsoever. It's like, do players need to be mindful and take that out of, like, you know what I'm saying? Purposely not try to put their weight in somebody's ankle? Yes, obviously. But like, bro, to make a whole penalty, like, bro, you know, that's like game changing, bro. That's like,
to make a whole penalty out of it. I said when the news dropped, I was like, bro, the league was better off giving the boys an OC fine and a 10-game suspension.
and calling it a day.
And calling it a day. You didn't need to do any of this.
I feel like the whole like hip drop tackle thing, because I was seeing clips and things. I feel like it's more of like a reflex thing too. It's not like
Yeah,
Bro,
And it's like it's
bro,
one of the
you-
only ways
yeah.
when
You
you're in that
can't
position.
tackle Derrick Henry from behind whenever he's
nobody can.
bro,
Not
he's like
you're not a
250
human on
pounds,
earth.
runs a
Yeah.
4.4. Bro, you
You're not a
can't
human
tackle
on
him
earth.
from behind. Bro, the only way you can do it is put your body weight. You're not finna grab him up and stop. You not.
There's not one human on earth that can do it. I promise you there's not.
So what's the
Going full
answer to
speed,
what's the
there's
answer to doing that? But I understand the business side of it.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Touchdowns is like the game. But I mean, bro, we just seen like that's what makes me mad, bro.
I
Like
don't
people
even
say that.
wanna-
They say
Yeah,
the
I'm
business
like-
offense wins game. But then we watched this last Super Bowl, which is all defense. And that was one of the best Super Bowls we ever watched.
And defensive guys we had guys coming in off of the bench running around like with their head cut off.
That's what I'm saying.
Like-
that was one of the best Super Bowls we watched. You know what I'm saying? The Super Bowls where it's high scoring, not really entertaining to me, per se. I mean, I like, you know what I'm saying? The
that
combination.
Rams Super Bowl, that Rams Bengals Super Bowl, I like that. That was pretty high scoring. But that
I
was
like the
still defense.
combination,
That was
bro.
still defense.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was still a lot of defense in there.
But I thought you taking the defense out the game, bro. Like, defense just can't have an impact anymore. Like
Yeah,
they can't impact
it's
the
so
game.
hard to be a defensive player now.
There's no point even having a good defense. Because, like, they can't impact the game. Like, you basically, like, make them, like, a
It's
net
so
negative.
disheartening, bro. I don't even know. Like, as a real fan of football and how I came in, like, watching football, it's so disheartening to see where the game is going, bro.
Like, the defense, like, Ray Lewis and them, we wouldn't be able to see them
Not
defenses.
even, we don't even got to go all that back. We're talking about Luke and them. Like,
Yeah.
prime Bobby Wagner and them.
That
dude.
brand, no fly zone.
Like,
that
no
brand
fly
wasn't a
zone. Yeah, like that 2015-16 Broncos defense. You can't play defense like that no more. And that's absolutely ridiculous because it boils down to a point where you're no longer, like, player safety is one thing, but you're no longer worried about player safety anymore, bro. When we start talking about dollars.
Yeah.
Like,
It's that gambling and stuff.
exactly. Like,
You want players to be on the field.
Yeah, you can own. It's only so much player safety you talking about now. When
It's
we
a
start,
violent sport.
it's a gladiator sport. Really is a
And
gladiator
they're
sport.
starting to take that off.
And the boys know what they signing up for. I don't know a single football player right now that's in the NFL that don't know they signing up for CTE. They know this. This a fraternity. That's what we do it for, honestly. So it's like, if the guys know this, let them play ball. It's really gonna boil down to my boy, get down when them boys coming from behind so they didn't put all your weight on you.
Yeah, and I understand some of like the safety penalties, like horse collar, face
That's
mask. I understand
fine. That's
that.
fine.
But we talk about a play that doesn't happen. Like you
It's a
over-policing.
tackle. Like, how can you police a tackle? Like, I've never seen that. Especially when the era we come from guys throwing their shoulders at guys.
Yeah.
We'll get no flags, no penalties. And now, if I even touch you late, 15.
I have like a hypothetical. This is like kind of off topic. No, it's on topic, but you know what I'm saying, not really on the thing. Do you think that the Tony Pollard and then Jerry Jones having such a say like in the owners and rule, you think that had something to do with it?
I think the owners definitely had that.
Because I think if TP did play in that playoff game, it might have been.
Been
I don't know if they would have won, but it might have been different.
I think.
Not gonna lie, I was just gonna bring that up because like when the band came out and everybody was complaining about it, I was silent. I'm not gonna hold you. I was real quiet because I was thinking about that Tony Pollard game. That when he got injured from the hip drop tackle, that changed the game. That changed the whole dynamic.
Yeah.
Like we could have probably won that game and changed things. And it just that hip drop tackle injured him, and that was it because the run game is what we needed. But I was like, I don't like the rule though. But I'm heavily biased because man, if it wasn't for that, I don't know what would have happened.
I just don't know what it means. Hip drop tackle. I've seen that tackle
like
a trillion times before this year.
It's like using your weight to pull him down.
But like I've seen that tackle a million times before the ban. Like I've seen that tackle 1,000 times watching football.
And that's like technique that you learned when you was a kid.
Like literally. Like I'm talking about, and usually
like grab your legs, bring them down. Like,
and usually the offensive players are taught, hey, bro, when that boy on you like that, you just go down with him. That's what they've been taught since Pee-wee. It's only now that you're in the NFL and guys are trying to make plays, that guys want to stay up, hit them with the D. Henry, break 11 tackles like you beast mode. But it's like the game is too fast, and I've been said this. The game is too fast to play football.
Guys are too fast.
It's just too fast.
Yeah.
And the rule changes should be meant to make the game not slower, but just safer from the speed aspect.
It should make it safer, but then like sometimes you gotta think like safer for who? Just the offensive player, not the defensive player?
Exactly.
You know
it should be safer for everybody around because offense sells tickets. That's why I feel like there's no amount of safety rules y'all can pitch when y'all cater every rule to the offensive players. There's literally none. There's no holdings anymore. They never call holding. There's holding every play. How do I go 3 whole drives and I don't see a holding call?
Yeah, Chiefs went the entire postseason without not a single holding call.
What in tarnation are we doing? It's just so nasty, bro. And that's why I've been saying football got 50 years left for me. Like the game that you know now is football has about 50 more years left playing how we playing it. Because by the time you have your kids, they gonna be playing flag to start off. It's not gonna be full padded. Yeah. It's probably gonna be closer to shell work. We're probably gonna be doing a lot of shell.
And it's gonna be less and less entertaining. It's not gonna be as competitive. It's gonna be just offensive stuff and highlights. You know, playing Madden arcade mode. Like you just doing all these tricks. And
like
stuff.
I'm talking about one-handed.
Yeah, defense can't touch you.
It's
not gonna be as entertaining. We're all gonna be a basketball, soccer. We're gonna be all the other.
The
sports.
worst part about it is football is trying to go international now. You see them doing like Browns Nigeria. I couldn't believe that. I seen Browns Syria.
I seen in Brazil too.
Yeah, they got some in Brazil. Like Browns got a Syrian little joint and everything. So they trying to get the game international. Cool. But it's like, bro, you want if you want to pitch this game internationally, you got to pitch the fact that it's a gladiator sport. Only the men of men can play this, bro. Because you know what you're signing up for. Only the gladiators of gladiators can do this in like the UFC and MMA. Everybody else go play a regular sport. Go play tennis or lacrosse or something.
I also feel like internationally, if they project it that way, I feel like more people would be interested.
Exactly, because what young men don't want to go down as one of the gladiators?
Exactly.
Like you go get etched in. First of all, you become an American icon instantly. You get etched in the game forever. And then can't nobody take away how tough you are, whatever, your mental fortitude. You become one of them ones. The whole aura and the lore. Look at Trent Williams. Trent Williams' lore is crazy.
You got dudes in the hall just off the strength of just being dogs.
Off the strength of just being machines. Was not ball, literally was average men.
That 80s Bears defense, just dogs.
Average men. We gonna hawk you down, bro. We not playing that.
We finna kill you.
We finna kill you, literally. This is ball because we love it. And
we moved away from that.
We're moving away, and that's what the game need more than most.
Like some of it though, that's the thing. But I feel like it's to the point where it's like, bro,
whatever's a sport I love.
They just adding stuff. You know what I mean?
I do get it though. Like you want the game to progress with the time. That style of ball is low key toxic. Like it doesn't produce like overall great individuals
or long careers.
Yeah, it does not. Honestly, it does not produce long careers. It doesn't produce great individuals.
Because I do want to see like Mahomes play for like 20 plus years or whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's
Let
I
them
feel like when
boys
you got
play.
Brady who played that position saying, bro, I don't know what's going
Well,
on.
yeah, that's when
It's
I
an
know
issue,
it,
bro.
Like that's when you
offensive
know.
players tweeting, bro, why would we, why are we adding this to the,
This new kickoff.
it's an
like,
issue,
we
bro.
ain't-
I like the kickoff.
The kickoff,
Because it brings kickoff back. It brings kickoff back.
Yeah, it's more return opportunities.
It brings returns back, but again,
It's nasty.
that's a good player safety rule. Even though me personally, I don't care for the new kickoff style. That's good for player safety.
I need
That's
to
You
see
don't got
amazing.
guys running from 20 miles, 20
booking
yards,
it.
20 yards away from each other.
Trying to go crack you. It's a lot more condensed. It doesn't a lot
can't pick
less
up speed that
injuries.
much.
I had
Yeah,
to see
it's
it.
good.
I had to see it.
I've seen it work in the USFL when they did it a couple years ago. So it's a solid strategy. But again, the way the league is heading in terms of the rules, it's getting disgusting. But Roger Goodell has been out of control with the league for forever. I love Roger too, but I don't know what he be doing sometimes. It'd be just mind-boggling to me.
All right. To round out the football topics, as for the last one, so Brandon Aiyuk is wanting to get paid. How much would you guys pay him, or would you actually trade him if
I'm
he was
sending
at the front office?
go home, boy. Sending his ass to Arizona.
I'm sending him out.
I'm sending his ass to Arizona.
He's a great receiver, though. He's a
God.
great
I'm sending his
receiver,
ass-
but I just don't.
I'm sending his ass straight to Arizona. Go back to Arizona, boy.
I do not
Give me some
mind
second
it.
round picks for that.
I don't mind this being Debo team.
Man,
I'm
for
sending
real.
him away.
I'm not gonna lie, receiver now in the NFL, you don't need to have no OD boys,
You
man.
could just draft
You
somebody.
gotta go
like-
draft
Bro,
somebody.
I don't know why the
Place
49ers
cracking
would
the
pay
place
him though. Just off the, it's crazy the type we had where like that niche receiver where it's like they're not really ones,
But like
two-
they're two really
like
good
twos.
high class twos.
It's
yeah.
like it's tough, bro. Because so many good receivers are coming out now where it's like, why would I pay this dude 30 mil whenever
when
I
I can literally
get
pay his
another one.
rookie compared to 10.
same
A younger
same
guy.
similar production.
Yeah, and get the same amount of production. Understand the scheme and everything.
But I don't know why the 49ers wouldn't necessarily pay him because they're not like the normal contender where it's like,
They got cap for days.
yeah,
Oh
you
my
know,
God.
most like the new contenders, like, oh, we have a quarterback on a rookie contract.
Yeah.
But his rookie contract's like 100 mil. Oh, not 100
Nah,
mil.
yeah,
It's
$100,000
$100,000 a year, something like
yeah,
that.
$100,000.
Like
So it's
practice
like-
squad money.
Like they got the money and the capital to do it, but it's like
If I'm them, I'm re-upping. Like what? I love I was so high on Aiyuk coming out the draft.
He's
I thought he was the
talented.
best
I mean,
receiver.
Yeah, we thought he was like
I thought
OBJ
he was like, yeah,
Jr.
man, what? So
and he's still talented.
I already knew Aiyuk was a star from Arizona State on. I knew he was a dog. But like, kind of like we said, if you can find
And he worked his way at the doghouse. But he was in the doghouse at one point where Shanahan wasn't
when
playing
he
him.
would not get played, so you know he's a star. You know he can handle adversity.
No drama, like
No drama, straight come to work.
Yeah. And
But
him and Purdy got a connection.
I'm not gonna hold you. Get that boy out of here, man. We can get picks for him. We can get
It's tough.
Send
It's
him
tough.
to Arizona. I bet you Arizona send us a first from next year.
It's
I
tough.
bet you they do.
because then teams will love Aiyuk. The Bills will love Aiyuk.
What?
Everybody
Come
like
on. Ooh, the
he's fed.
Bills.
He was
Like,
special.
he would
man.
get fed in a lot of systems. I'm
Aiyuk-
talking about
he's
he
cold.
would make a lot of offensive coordinators some money.
But if I'm the 49ers, I'm already stacked. I can get another receiver.
We got Debo.
We got Debo, Kittle.
Kittle, I'm not gonna lie, big Ben saying CMC when he get to 32,
Yeah.
34, we turn him to a slot. So get out of here, boy.
We got too much talent. But if they got the money, I'd pay them. But if not, send them out.
The hardest thing to do
You can get some good stuff from Aiyuk.
The hardest thing to do about Aiyuk too, because I don't think Aiyuk wants to return now at this point. I've been seeing a lot of stuff. He
Yeah,
unfollowed them
follow,
boys.
yeah.
He's not really hearing a lot from Lynch, you know.
So
So
he talked though. If he get that contract, he'll say it.
of course,
but like
I don't think Lynch is gonna pay. I wouldn't pay him if I was John Lynch. I'd be like, bro, get out. Like it's not even. There's no hard blood or anything. You did exactly what we need you to do. But your position right now is at a
Expensive.
surplus. Yeah, and it's expensive.
Yeah.
Like that's the kill. Like receivers not only expensive, we can get another one. So like the demand is high, and we got value for it too. So let's go get another one.
Get
We don't
another
like.
one.
We really don't need to stick with you. Do I think you will take a step back in terms of QB play?
It depends on where he go.
But I'm sick because I'd rather have Aiyuk than Debo on my team because
It
we
dep-
already got that CMC.
I know before the mics cut on, we was talking about the Commanders. I didn't even do the math. Him and Jaden Daniels played with each other at Arizona State. It's a possibility. I wouldn't be as a fan of a team that's in that division. I would be opposed to it.
They aired the division stacking up. I'm sick about this.
Commanders don't have no motion.
But
though.
the
They
defense,
haven't had
the
motion in like
offensive
25 years.
of Austin was Terry, Brandon Aiyuk, and then Jahan Dotson.
You had me at Terry and Aiyuk.
Ayuk.
I never had nothing else.
Even if they have still got that Austin Eckler, that's still a pretty good
Yeah,
offense.
Austin Eckler stinks. I ain't gonna see.
I'm telling you.
He's just slow, bro. He's all right. He's just
Man,
slow.
And you don't need him to be a
So-
pure running back. You need him.
Exactly. You just need him to block.
You need him to
get some
slide.
Short yard.
Like, come on,
Yeah,
man.
bro, they do too
He-
much. You
he
can catch him though.
third down,
Yeah,
catches.
like he do what it do. I think do they still got Gibson too?
Oh, he left.
Oh, he left. He been left.
And again, and Eckler's good with
He up
goal
to
line.
Boston.
Like trying to get it in touchdown.
Yeah.
So don't sleep on him. He sucks. I guess as a pure running back, but that's still great for the Commanders. I'm not gonna lie.
But Aiyuk to Washington, I wouldn't be a fan. I would be a fan of it.
Yeah, I would say again. You can get a lot. Like Washington would give up first round. I promise they would.
I say a second.
A bunch of twos. I can give me 2 twos and a 3.
But you got to think he wants a contract, so that always devalues the picks too.
They on a rookie contract though. Whenever they get a
he was a first rounder, and I don't think if they have one on his 5th year, this would be his 5th year.
And NFC East for the taking right now, in my opinion.
Low key, but not really. It's still the Cowboys division.
No.
That's crazy. You got the Cowboys fans saying no.
Nah,
it's still the Cowboys division.
The Eagles done stacked up, and the Commanders are about to have a cool draft. I'm scared. I'm not going to
brought one of the 49ers front office guys.
What if the Commanders ever drafted good?
Man, they finna get a Heisman winner.
Adam Peterson, that's a 49ers dude, man.
How he did help him build a dynasty up, but I still consider that John Lynch.
Just watch. They
John
finna
Lynch
cook.
work. Not gonna lie.
I'm worried about the Commanders. I'm definitely worried about the Eagles.
Well, all right. You guys got any final thoughts on the offseason or the draft before we move on to basketball?
I know we didn't want to talk about Rasheed Rice, but dang, I don't know what the Chiefs do at receiver now. That's all I gotta say.
Worthy.
Donnie Mitchell.
Worthy.
Man. Because now receiver is like, oh, we really have to find a guy because no one's here anymore.
Worthy.
Like literally, no one is there.
Anybody can figure it out.
Yeah, it's Andy Reid and Pat Mahomes, and then guys.
That boy 15.
That's Mahomes gonna be thrown into full-time Walmart work and win a chip. Like, it don't matter, man. It don't matter no more.
Shout out to us.
It's crazy.
Man, really find a guy that work at Amazon.
I tell you,
the route tree.
He gonna clock out of Amazon and come right to the Chiefs' kingdom and go crazy. And they got Hollywood. I mean, they gonna turn Hollywood into.
You gonna turn Hollywood to a demon there? Oh, alhamdulillah.
Hollywood gonna look like Tyreek Hill. Hollywood gonna be going crazy.
Man. But yeah, that's the only thing I want to
Only
bring
person
up.
they could have fixed is KT. Like, come on, man.
KT was a star though, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
That's the only person they could
KT
fix.
in the playoffs, like I just wish he was consistent. He was a beamer.
Give the Chiefs Michael Gallup, bro. They finna go crazy, man.
All right, y'all. We're moving on to basketball. We're going to start off with the NCAA tournament. Was y'all tapped in a little bit? Y'all
I watched no men's, not a single
men's game?
Nope.
I watched the
You didn't watch
championship,
NC State play?
Nope. I actually I think I only caught Sweet 16 highlights for men. That was it.
Oh, for real?
For real. And then I watched Sweet 16 for women's, Elite 8, Final 4, and Title for all
Dog,
women.
it was crazy.
For women's
I
were
remember,
going
bro, like,
emotional.
I remember I was at the gym, bro, and like, bro, it was a pack. It was like a Wednesday or something like that. For some odd reason, Wednesdays are the most packed days. Right, bro, I'm there like, or it might have been Wednesday. Whenever the championship game was, bro, like the whole like gym is like, bro, like stopping their sets to watch like Kaylin and Angel like duke it out. Like, bro, that was fire, bro.
They supersets.
That was fire, bro.
Push-ups in. You're over here watching. That's tough.
Women's basketball done made it for real. Because I seen them on Twitter cooking that one girl, Haley Van Lith.
Yeah,
bro, they
we love that. I love that.
You never seen that before.
I ain't never seen
that
them
before.
meme somebody talking about some what's it called?
Which is crazy that hate determines you made it.
Yeah, I mean,
But like,
how good we doing when you got a lot of motion? They gonna behave with it for real.
But on a positive tip, dude, like how do we think Kaylin's game translates to the W? I'm a real casual. I ain't gonna lie to you, but
I'm telling you, I'm going to some games. As soon as they come to Dallas, as
as
soon as Caitlin come,
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm a
That's
casual with
crazy,
the
Will.
women's basketball, but it's so strange when humanity sees like generational talent. It's not just in sports, but like in anything. When you bump into somebody that like
kind of just know.
you kind of just know that it exudes greatness. You can feel it seeping from their pores. You kind of just know. With Caitlin, you kind of just know, man. The league don't got an answer for her.
Them WNBA tickets
man.
go up.
They got like a
go
comp
up.
for it, and
There isn't. Like they're comparing her to Steph.
Like they have to go to
Game.
NBA.
Game. Like we don't even
got
got a woman on earth right now that's doing what she's doing.
No.
So yeah, she's gonna shock the league. I don't think she's gonna win any championships anytime soon. I think she's gonna have to work. She showed me
going
too.
to the worst team in the league.
Yeah, she goes to the worst team to the league, and then she's also shown me that it's been a struggle for her to get some chips coming from college. She's
been
struggled
to there though.
She's been to she
with not WNBA talent.
Exactly.
Not
She
even
didn't get it there.
WNBA talent with
But
her.
I'm just saying, I don't know how crunch time look for Shorty. That's my
I feel
thing.
like she
It's gonna be
though.
like Spurs and Wemby. For real.
You know, I think she's still gonna be a walking 35 for her.
35-7.
Yeah, I mean
But
for her
right,
whole
37.
career. You know what I'm saying? I don't think she's ever gonna get under like 26. She's gonna be a 35-7. a 33-8 kind of lady.
And I like the way she playmate, bro. Because I feel like when you see like a lot of playmakers, like we see like Russ, like those type of playmakers, like they try to score and they just pass out of the fact they couldn't score.
Yeah.
I feel like with Kaylin, she's like it's always like there's like two sides to her brain where it's like either I'm passing or I'm shooting. I don't know if that makes sense.
She know like when to make the right decision.
Yeah, bro.
You know
it's like
I mean?
she don't ever attack a play with. It seemed like attack a play with the mindset that I'm gonna pass this play, I'm gonna score this play. She's just I'm playing the game.
Yeah.
It's open up. I'm free. You
it.
know what I'm saying? And like it's like she's like a true point guard, but she can score with the best of them.
Yeah. She's gonna go number 1 overall. She's
all time NCAA scorer.
Yeah, like she's oh boy, she a difference, man.
And I feel like
I
she
can't
put so
wait.
much eyes on the sport, boy. It's kind of insane.
I can't wait.
The best
beautiful.
part about this is like it's not just her too. It's like
it's a whole generation
slew
of them. Yeah,
Yeah,
honestly.
yeah.
You
everybody's
got,
turning
you got
up.
Juju, Angel Reese, what's her name? Paige, what's her last name?
Flau'jae, she coming
yeah.
through. Yeah.
Yeah, you got a whole like you
A
got
whole
a whole
generation
list
of
of
them.
women
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
going
yeah.
crazy.
I'm
It's a
so
solid
excited for
draft,
the sport.
For the WNBA. It's a solid draft. You got three talents that like, you know what I'm saying, basically ran WNBA for NCAA women's for like the past
Generational
3
talents,
years.
yeah,
You know
that
what I'm
they
saying, with
position
Angel and then Paige and then Kaylin.
Kaylin.
You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be interesting to watch.
We finna start be going to WNBA games.
I want to see
can't wait
that.
for it.
I want
can't
to see
wait.
that. I want to see that. I think that's what
Yeah.
the WNBA needs.
You're
It's
missing
like-
a star,
yeah,
bro.
you missing
Yeah.
somebody that can capture the masses. You know,
And
what I mean?
rivalry. I thought they was missing rivalry.
They missing. They was
Yeah,
missing a
the
lot. They
rivalry,
was
the
missing.
heat
They
up.
was missing a lot of the
The
core
entertainment,
elements
like
that come with
competition,
sports.
competitors.
Bro, hate.
You know
now
what
you
I
got
mean?
the vets
But
hating
not-
on the young boys.
Thank
Like,
you,
man.
They already selling
We
it.
got the animosity coming
Yeah,
through.
them WNBA girls
They
kind of
already
like
selling
I'm liking that
Like,
though because
we need that.
we need that, truthfully, because I can't imagine you. Like, I think of it like you at the office, right? You come in, you've been working 15, 10 years, putting in work, got the company as much money as you could. They come bring this upstart young buck. You say, yeah, he worth $1 million. He gonna bring another $3 million to the league. You gonna be looking at him like, you coming from my spot or what? What's going on? That beats the best environment for competition.
What they should do is be happy because this is going to allow people to get paid more.
Correct.
Yeah,
They- like
that's
it's going to
true.
turn
A lot
up
more
ticket
brand
prices.
deals.
It's
Yeah,
going
a
to
lot
be
more brand deals,
like
correct.
the money's going to come in now.
Yeah.
WNBA should be excited.
I don't know what they're gonna do. I feel like I really don't know what they're gonna do in terms of the media aspect though, because I feel like that's the biggest thing they miss. They don't touch the masses in terms of the media. Like
What's gonna go hand
I
in
feel
hand?
like-
So what's
I
like
feel
the
like
meme
it's just
accounts and
like
stuff all-
The thing with me is like I feel like the WNBA is like too linked to the NBA because I feel like every like NBA commercial got the WNBA logo like right next to it. Or
Yeah,
if it's a WNBA commercial, it's still like NBA players with it. I see what you're saying.
Individualized,
now
while
they're gonna be
still
able to,
claiming
though.
that we is the
They're gonna be
NBA.
able to do that now though. With
Yeah,
Angel Reese
exactly.
who's a star, you got
Mhm.
Kaylin who's a star, and then Paige was starting all right. I feel like now they're gonna be able to kind of mark. And there's obviously already stars in the NBA, but I feel like now like more eyes are gonna start watching. The casual eyes are gonna start watching. You know what I'm saying? W already got like Asia Wilson. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they still
And
got
Kelsey
yeah,
Plum. They already got their stars.
They got their stars.
But I'm saying like now you got a new crop that like
and they're a new crop that got the hearts and the mind and the attention of the youth. I think that's the big thing too.
Yeah.
They got the heart and the attention of the youth. And really, basketball is becoming a super young man's game, bro. Like, I'm not gonna lie. If you like basketball, you need to be hooping now. Like, now. If you really want to,
these youngest are great.
The youngest the ones that's running
We've
the game.
never seen this type of talent coming up.
I've never seen this many 20-year-olds be raw.
Golly.
In any time period, I've never seen as many 20-year-olds be raw. So it's only gonna get better from here, and I can't wait. Like Juju's a freshman, still at USC. She's about to wreck women's basketball next year. She already has skills that translate perfect to the WNBA. So you just can't wait to see it. It's something beautiful to see, really. You don't get to see this too many times when a new sport kind of comes in and it's budding and it got everybody interested.
But anyway, shout out South Carolina. They went undefeated, won the championship.
Shout out Ms. Dom,
Won
man.
my March
And
Madness
then
bracket.
UConn
Shout out
on the
Ms.
men's
Dom.
side went back to back, won their championship. So shout out to them too. So moving on to the next topic, we got the NBA season today. I think today or tomorrow's like the last day.
Tomorrow's the
last
Sunday
day of the
is the last
season.
game of the season.
So as of right now, what's y'all thoughts on the MVP race? Who do you think is gonna get it? Who do you want to get it? First of all,
I mean,
Yeah.
it's like such a like it's like this MVP, like it's obviously always good players, but this was like it's like in a way underwhelming to me.
Somewhat, just because it feels like the guys the guys that are there, other than like Giannis, everyone else is competing for that host. Like, dang, y'all kind of
It's
y'all
like-
arrived, but y'all been here. We know who y'all are, but it's like now, like
Besides Shea, but
yeah,
it's like
Shea. I feel the same way
Shea
about Shea
Rob,
too.
but it's like Luka is like he's always kind of done this. Even though his numbers are up than what it's always been.
I'm like, he's always kind of done this.
He's always done this. Jokic has always done. You know what I'm saying? It's not like, at least like for me,
It's not like a new phase.
It's not new. Yeah, it's not a new day. It's just new. It's the same day.
I guess that's what voter fatigue is in a way. But I feel like Jokic.
Told y'all that didn't exist. I know them boys be lying about
I
that.
hope
Bro.
Jokic doesn't win this. I'm gonna be so.
It's probably gonna be him.
SGA should win it though,
Nah.
but I want Luka to win it. SGA should win
gotta
it.
give Luka to
One
win
of them
it.
boys second in the West.
I think like they first. They
Come
first
on,
right now.
give that.
They
boy
tied
the-
for first.
Give that SGA. Give that
Bro,
boy
it's
the
like it's
MVP.
three-way
It's
tie.
a three-way tie for first.
Yeah, give him the MVP, bro.
But
Give
like
him the MVP.
I
man.
would say my pick, man. I think I said on the earlier podcast, if Luka get the Mavs to like a top 5, top 4 seed, he'll get that MVP, and they are number 5. So I would go ahead and say Luka should get that MVP. But I do feel like Jokic is gonna be the one that eventually ends up getting it because they had like the high seed and all of that stuff. But if I was to put it in the order, I would say Luka. Jokic, and SGA. Or Jokic and SGA can like switch between 2 and 3 for me.
Why does SGA not move y'all? Because clearly he's been the best player in the league in terms of like most valuable. Because that Thunder's team is not.
I don't even think
number one
like
without him.
SGA is not moving me for real. Cause like I do feel like he's still like a top 2, top 3 prospect, but it's like you got Luka. I think like the Mavs were like before that trade deadline, the Mavs were kind of like shaky in and out, going through injuries. The team wasn't all like built and all that. But once that trade deadline hit and Luka got at like the Mavs got a team that they can say that is good enough to like compete, they took off. I think they had like the best record since like February, something like that. So it's like you attribute a lot of that to Luka, Kyrie as well. But like when it comes to like teams that's been dominant and having that one dominant player that's really taking them, I feel like Luka has that position so far. SGA is right there, but I would put Luka a little bit above him.
Luka averaging 34, 10, and 9.
Like, come on, man.
Like SGA is up there just because. Of
I
that
think
record.
I seen a stat that said SGA got like the most 50-point games this year, something like that, something ridiculous. Or like
Most 30-point games.
Excuse me, 30-point games.
Yeah.
That's
But one
absolutely ridiculous,
argument
bro.
I'll make for Shea is just like he does it on the defensive end too.
Exactly.
Yeah, I think he like top 5 in steals, something like that.
Giannis averaging 30 and 20.
Yeah,
or 30
Giannis
and
going
12.
crazy. Yeah, I was gonna say Giannis is having a
12 and 7?
sneaky. Yeah, playoff Giannis is gonna be scaring guys. That's why I say other than Giannis, everyone else that's kind of in this, and then Jokic too. Everybody else is in this league like that's contending for an MVP right now. It's like we know y'all boys, but it's like,
And bro, Giannis low-key having his best season. Like,
Bro,
he's shooting 65% from the field.
Bro.
better than Shaq. I'm telling you, bro.
All right.
Better than Shaq.
I'm not gonna
Hey,
lie.
give him one more
ring.
One more ring.
I don't know what Diesel can do.
One more ring. I don't
What
care
can
if Shaq
Diesel do?
got 4, but Giannis get 2.
Man, what can Shaq Diesel do?
Man.
It's gonna be
Man.
crunchy. But MVP, man,
Gotta be Luka.
I want it to be Luka. Me personally, I would give it to Lulu.
Just
Maybe it's a Dallas bias,
like-
but
Yeah, I think it may be just the city, man. I don't know.
For the
his
sake,
numbers
say
are
that, like,
crazy.
for the sake of like history, I want it to be Jokic just cause like
That's
I feel
nasty.
like that
work.
starts putting him in like the
Top
Tim
10,
Duncan
top 10.
category. What are we
Can't be on the
doing,
grades.
guys?
If he
What?
wins another ring, I mean,
He's like Hakeem level now,
Yeah.
really.
He's gonna be that scary. We're gonna have some tough
ain't gonna lie.
conversation. We gotta put some tough
Man.
conversation.
Yeah, David
man.
Robinson, move over.
We
Like,
gonna have
he
some
been past
tough
David Robinson. That's
Tough conversation.
With a ring, he lapping KD. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Oh
and
yeah,
Hakeem. Let's talk
yeah.
about it.
Yeah.
He win an MVP this year and win another ring, bro.
No, KD don't got an answer for that. KD don't got an answer for that. I'm not gonna lie.
On the all-time list, bro.
Relax. Nah, that's not happening. He couldn't know. KD decorated. No.
That's KD, bro. That's
Yeah, I'm
he
gonna
don't
be
got
honest
KD.
with you.
Nope, he
Give
don't.
him a
Yeah.
ring and an
No.
MVP, bro.
Nah.
No, I wouldn't.
And when you get that ring, he gonna have Finals MVP. But he said it's gonna be crazy.
Nah.
Yeah, he gonna tear
the same
KD.
amount of rings,
He gonna tear KD.
He probably not gonna get
more
that, like,
MVPs.
He's not gonna get that admiration from the young folks like KD does. But
Oh,
like,
that's cap. I think Joe should get mad love on the alias cool.
What?
Yeah,
over KD.
bro. I
No.
think the world loved that.
Now, Quiet
Lazy
as Kev-
man basketball.
Quiet as
Like,
Kev- I think
just
not-
wake up out the couch, get 30. I think the world love that.
I think Jokic helping
On
the
the
game
cool.
move like to a global scale.
I can see it. I can
You
see
see
it.
what I'm saying? I think
Yeah.
the world. That's
globally
what, I don't know. KD
But I feel
maybe
like
got
it's
ranked in
already.
America.
I feel like it's already been there though. You know what I mean?
That's how you partaking in that.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
he doing that.
Like he doing a big
Like
part.
he giving it to, like he actually like feeding into that, like actively.
I can see a
Type
global
shit.
scale, but in America, KD got that influence.
Yeah, I was in the U.S. at least it would be KD for sure.
For sure, but I think basketball is global. It's not like football. So
Yeah.
I think globally, Jokic.
It depends though. It depends.
But again, like one more MVP in the title. Does that pass KD?
I mean, I'm gonna be honest.
That'll make him top 10.
That will make him top 10 for sure.
3 MVPs.
He's already has a top 10 peak to ever play the game. Like I'm there to say that. Like,
What was last year? 30,
10,
12, and 8 or something like
I don't
that.
think
Yeah.
there's 10 guys that has peaked higher than Jokic. In my honest
Damn,
opinion.
not even Embiid in that tank. In that.
So who?
No.
Hey,
Jokic-
shout out Embiid. I hope he gets better. He got hurt
Jokic
again
is
last night.
crazy.
Stop capping.
He
bro.
got hurt again last night.
Yeah,
I don't know what he
indeed.
got, but like he walked off the court, went to the locker room. I don't know if he came back.
Bro.
They're gonna make the play in, and I pray to God they just magic him right, bro. I
You know who they play? The Heat
Bucks, I believe, right?
The Heat.
in the play-in.
They need to sit him. Sit him down.
sit
bro.
him down.
Y'all are
man.
losing. Go
Bam
ahead,
is
call
going
the
to-
season.
Yeah, I'm not
Dive
gonna
into
lie.
his knee.
Live to fight another day. Live to fight another day,
Let
man.
Maxey put up the 30 piece he needs to do for that series
Shout out to Maxey.
and call it a day. Cause yikes.
Bam going like purpose.
Oh my! I'm thinking Bam and Jimmy about to just be doing Euclid work on him, like
Man.
They
going
love to play in. They live for this.
Like-
they love to play
like
in.
what?
They saw that seed and got happy, like, bro. They is
Miami
crazy.
the only team I know
But-
that would be content with going 9th seed and be like, yeah, we're going for.
Before we get into the playoffs, though, one more topic. So we're gonna talk about Wemby a little bit. So do you think, like, compared to all time players, do you think this might be the best rookie season ever?
No, it's
Yeah,
the greatest
he-
player I've ever seen.
He almost had a quadruple double.
put the triple
A
cross,
quadruple double off of blocks.
This
And
is, I
Bro,
think
I mean,
everyone.
this is unheard. You seen what he? I told you what he did last
17
night.
points in
17
3
points
minutes.
in 3 minutes, bro. Against the defending champions.
Bro, we're talking. I don't know. I keep saying this. We're
Give them
sizing
Trae
him.
Young.
We're hyping this man up. We need to be planning against him. We need to be trying to stop him and pop now.
the only thing we not scared of is that record. That's the
Like,
only thing. If the Spurs
bro.
was a little bit good, it'd be crazy.
Nah,
I
Brody.
seen a stat where it's like when Wemby's off the court, their defense is like 28. When he on the court, it's second. It's like first to second. I was like, bro, just give him the
Nah.
DPOY. I don't care if the team
Yeah,
is
I don't
trash.
know how Rudy's competing. They say,
Yeah.
yeah, Rudy Gobert is competing for DPOY
Bro, I
with
swear,
Wemby. I'm
I
like,
swear
no.
Wemby got like almost 2 times as many blocks as
It's
as
nasty.
Rudy got.
It's-
I seen a 3-on-1 fast break and like nobody wanted to put up a shot.
Because he was in the paint.
Bro,
I
nobody
seen
went,
that.
bro, they went for the layup. He passed to his homeboy. His homeboy
homeboy
didn't want
said-
to do it. His homeboy threw it to the 3-point line, and Wemby guarded that as well. I'm like, bro.
We're laughing.
getting
We're
nasty.
laughing, but guys,
scary.
we're in trouble.
Like, the
Like,
only
this
other-
state of emergency. Like this is
Like,
no funny shit.
The only other
right pieces, boy.
the only other rookie that can really compete is really just Jordan. Because Jordan averaged, I think, like 29 or 27 or something like that.
Mhm.
But like,
I mean, Tim Duncan had a nice rookie.
oh yeah, he did too. He did too. Not violate. He did.
Shit,
But-
Blake
but when
Griffin
you-
too.
But when you put in the context to like the minute restriction, you know what I'm saying, and the team that Wemby has around him, like, cause like, bro, like whenever Tim Duncan came in, Tim Duncan came to a championship organization.
Yeah, already.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So it's like he had Dave
Robinson
with
just
him.
yeah to show them the
Bro,
keys.
It's Wemby. It's Wemby.
It's just him for
It's
real.
Wemby. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Are y'all not afraid of this? Because the West is wide open next year. Y'all don't think so?
I miss
Because you got to go through Wemby. You
That
have
goes
to.
into my next question. How long do you think it's gonna take until it becomes his league? Because we at this point
It's,
it's kind of like
it's now.
it's
It's
kinda-
next
kinda-
year.
it's
Is
kinda- it's written.
I'm not gonna
next
lie,
year he's
bro.
off the minute restriction.
Bruh.
You think next year he gonna make some noise in the playoffs?
Not like no, I don't think it's gonna be like a deep playoff run, but in terms of being like
Depends on the pieces. It depends on the
He's
pieces.
being optimistic.
being like what
I'm
the Thunder
afraid.
was last year with Shea, where it's like they up and down, they in the playoffs, not in the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? Like
He's
that,
really
I can
optimistic.
see that.
He's really
Trying to get
optimistic.
another top pick.
This
I'm
gonna be
terrified.
nasty.
Nah, I don't.
Don't let him get trailed.
Yeah,
bro.
and Pop is a Mongol of sorts. He spares no man in terms of like excellence and winning. Like that's what he
Yeah.
do.
Be dangerous real quick.
Yeah,
He made for San Antonio.
yeah. I'm not. Ooh, bro. I don't know why no one is deep in it, man. We're in trouble next
Man,
year.
like that 40-20 game he had against New York.
Like we're
Bro,
in
he looked
trouble
yo,
next
I
year.
yesterday said it's not your league, brother.
Like we're in trouble.
It's my league. Did you not get the memo? This
Like,
is my league.
oh Lord.
Did you not get the memo? Like, I'm
a
taking your
creative player
crown.
for real? A creative player.
I'm taking your crown next year,
2K
bro.
is to blame for all of this, man.
A creative player, man.
Bro, 17 points in 3 minutes is madness. I seen like the little box score on ESPN where you can scroll and see like the play-by-play.
Yeah.
Victor Wembanyama.
Oh
Victor
my
Wembanyama,
gosh,
deep three. Victor
bro.
Wembanyama, a defensive rebound. Victor Wembanyama block. I'm
7-3
like,
deep
bro,
three is
Bro just took
crazy.
over the game, bro. It's
I'm
nasty.
like, bro, what's going on, bro?
It's getting
And,
nasty.
and that's what was supposed to happen. That's what we was expecting.
And bro, do y'all see a stop to this?
Like that Chet comparisons was
Do
crazy.
y'all-
I can't remember.
Do y'all see a
Bro,
stop
I
to
remember
this?
the beginning of the season.
was
We
like
talk about some Chet winning
Rookie of the year.
That ain't even a
Bro, I seen
conversation
a
no
tweet
more.
that said like all the books like for like betting on rookie is closed. They closed.
It is closed.
It
Yeah,
says
because I
it's over
seen
with.
I seen the post. It was like all the betting odds for like
Wow.
every winner.
Because Wemby,
Rookie of the year is closed, bro.
Wemby's
We already know who won it.
Yeah.
It's nasty.
So no one is concerned but me. Am I the only person that watching basketball is concerned for
I'm
next
not gonna
year?
be concerned until he gets some pieces.
I'm
a Spurs
concerned
fan,
without
bro.
pieces.
Bro, he don't need pieces.
He don't. I'm telling you, I'm concerned without
Play
pieces.
by himself, dog.
Bro, he
He
could get a B tier second option and be straight.
And holy
Tobias
Toledo,
Harris.
you give him. I was about to say you give him Tobias Harris, he turned into a demigod.
Yeah, you
Like
got-
what?
Man.
Nah, Wemby is not. Ooh, that's one of those
Man,
talents.
Get a man a decent point guard. Don't even got to be a great point guard. Just somebody decent.
If they get
Give him
Trae
Mike
Young,
Conley. He'll cook. It's over. But moving on. So now we get to take a look at
Insane.
the playoff spots. So we're gonna start with the West. If the playoffs had started today, let's look at the playing. The playing matchups will be the Suns and the Lakers, and then the Kings and the Warriors. That's gonna be interesting. So for
for
Suns
who?
and Lakers, what do you guys think? Who do you think's gonna win that
Suns.
matchup?
Suns.
pretty easily too.
I don't think
Easily.
it's that easy. I think
Suns,
Braun gonna give him work, but I got Suns and six.
it all depends on
I feel
Braun.
like the Lakers
Playing
have a
is
tough,
one game.
tough like time
Playing is one
guarding.
game.
Playing this one game.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, for 7 and 8.
So Braun's
Oh,
got
for
to-
7 and
it's
8.
It's one game between 7 and 8, and then
and then winner plays one.
yeah.
So one of the
winner
7 8
plays
is
two.
in the playoffs. They get the 7 seed.
Got you.
So then the loser at
Of 8 has to
plays
play 9,
9,
9, 10.
Yeah.
To see who gets the final
Y'all,
set.
Yeah, to get
y'all not
basic.
worried about Braun? Just one game?
I'm not gonna lie.
No.
You gonna get a
See,
good.
Braun
You
not
gonna
the
get one
issue.
good game from Braun. Braun might win that.
Oh, Braun not the issue though.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
like
I
It's
know,
everything else.
I know, bro. If Braun need to
Yeah.
put up 55, he'll do it.
the Lakers front court has a problem guarding like any type of
European
score.
talent.
Or it's European talent and score. Like
Yeah.
and they backcourt can't guard scores and they front court.
Can't guard no Europeans.
Yeah, they backcourt is a little bit too little. You got D'Lo and
You know what I'm
Austin
saying?
Reeves.
I don't
You
know
know
how
what's
Suns
funny
gonna do.
though? I think as the seasons progress, you kind of seen that. Because during the season, I didn't really feel like it was that bad. Like in terms of like their defense, like it was questionable. But I just chopped that up to
Their
like
defense okay. It's
yeah,
just-
exactly. I just chalked that up to like inconsistency of the
Matchups.
seasons. Yeah, matchups, whatever. But like now,
You
I'm
really
thinking
look at
about
it.
it.
It's like AD is that defense.
Is their defensive anchor for real, and they don't really have anybody else, which is kind of bad.
So who do you
Vando
think,
was supposed to be the
so who would you think that the Lakers would want to play? So if they win, they would obviously
OKC.
play.
OKC 100%.
If they win, they will play
Minnesota.
Minnesota. If they lose, say, I mean, you don't purposely lose,
Yeah, you
at
don't
any point in
purposely
time.
lose playing. So
but you think they would rather want to play the Thunder?
over Minnesota.
I would. I was the Lakers, I would.
Yeah, I would want.
I would want to play. I
the
would,
Thunder,
even
'cause
though
they're
the
youngest
Thunder
team.
is just as scary. I would take my shot with the inexperience. That inexperience means
Yeah.
a lot. We may not see
Especially
it,
in the
but it means,
playoffs.
but it
In the
means a lot in the
playoffs, it's gonna-
playoffs.
it's
Yeah,
gonna
it
show.
really does.
If they
gonna
match
show.
up with the Thunder, they have a good chance at winning.
For
that
sure.
one.
Like if you throw them
Minnesota?
with the Minnesota, it's a dicey one. It's really dicey in 7.
I think
Yeah.
Minnesota could beat anybody. That was my opinion.
Yeah, exactly. It gets really dicey because I don't know how they match.
Because
with
Minnesota got
Minnesota.
a good mix of like people that have
They match up
some
well with
type of
Everybody,
experience.
like
Yeah.
literally.
And then so like moving on, so we got the Kings and the Warriors playing for 9 and 10. Who do you guys think gonna come out of that game?
I got the Kings. Malik Monk is the X factor. He gonna probably
Mm,
I don't really.
Draymond usually makes Sabonis like
But
obsolete.
I
Like,
can't
he
depend
kinda
on
just
Dre to
takes
even
him.
show up for
It's-
one
it's
game.
hard.
But I'm
bro.
saying he just
I feel
takes him out of his
from-
game.
from
Like
from-
he's not like Sabonis was like a non-factor whenever he was scared.
He
to
gonna take
shoot.
about the game, but literally,
No,
like-
literally, that's what I'm saying. I can't even depend on Draymond to play the whole game.
Bro,
Like
he gonna play the whole game, bro. But Draymond, if Draymond gets suspended from this game, bro, he would not be in the NBA next year. I'm
Yeah,
telling you right now,
it's time to
he
wrap
would
it up.
not
He had a
be-
career. He
Bro,
wrapped it up.
it's one thing to do in the regular season, but in the like do or die game, if you can't control your emotions, bro, you would not be in the NBA next year.
I don't think he can, bro.
Bro,
I have no faith in that
I'm
man, bro.
Draymond gets suspended like
I have
tomorrow.
no faith
Whenever
in
not
that.
tomorrow, but
I
whenever
have
the playing
no
game
faith in that man, bro. In
I don't
terms
know
of
what
like,
it is with
Bro, he gets in a
Draymond, bro.
fight.
he has too much dog in him. Actually, he got too much
I
dog in
don't
him.
know
So
what
I don't
it
know.
is with him because it's like you see him on like talk like talk on his podcast and stuff, he
Mild
real
mannered, calm, collective,
chill.
ball knower.
But once you're on that court, everybody your enemy.
You start to
It's
go
like he got on
crazy.
the court and see red.
Like,
He started smoking fake stabbing.
like,
people.
what's going
That was
on,
crazy.
bro?
He said,
What?
Caught him on
crazy.
camera doing that.
Like,
bro.
come on, big bro. And then you
multiple times.
You get kicked out the game. You dap up Steph after carrying y'all to the
Steph
victory.
was crying.
I'm talking about
Man.
Steph is dejected. You over here dabbing it up, looking like the most evilest. Nah, man, we can't get that in here.
He smiled like he wanted to chip while Steph was on the field crying.
Like, bro, I don't know. And you know what's funny? Dre is the X factor because, like, I'm thinking Kuminga is gonna have to be on Monk anytime Monk come off the bench or anytime Monk
Monk
come
was
out
out.
with the.
He's out right now.
Monk
He
out
is?
for the season. Any tear ACL or something like that?
No, stop
I
welling.
thought it was Herter that was out.
Stop
Is it
welling.
both of them that's out?
I could be tripping.
We
I
gonna-
could have sworn I
can
saw
take
Monk
it
got
out.
hurt.
We gonna
could be
we
off.
gonna get somebody. Hez, you gonna fact check that for me, bro. Hez always
I'm
gets me
looking
right.
now.
You gonna fact check for me?
Warner sleeved on his right knee. Wait, that was 2022. What the hell? Okay.
Nah, there ain't no way Monk out.
Oh,
Ain't no
yeah,
way
that's
Monk
true.
out.
Maybe it was
Monk can't be out. That'd be bone
Yeah,
crushing.
it says
It's-
Malik Monk and Kevin Herter are out.
Ooh, that
Yeah.
is bone crushing
4
for
to
the Kings.
6 weeks.
That is bone
Yeah, right,
crushing
yeah.
for the Kings.
Malik
Ooh.
Monk-less Kings are searching for identity. He's
Ooh,
out.
yeah, I was just about to. You know why they searching for identity? Because Malik gives them a lot of it.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
that spark
Off,
off.
So,
then
yeah,
off the
I can
bench,
definitely see the
in the
Warriors
lineup.
taking
Yeah,
that
I can
one.
see the Warriors getting that. I didn't know
The
that. So
Warriors
yeah,
gonna take that one, but I feel like they're gonna lose the next game. Whoever they play out of the Suns and Lakers.
if they run into the Lakers, I don't know.
Nah, I don't know. I feel like the way the Lakers is set up, they actually built to play a team like the Warriors.
Of course, but you gotta start looking at the X factors, man. I don't know if the
Who's the X factor on the Warriors? Kuminga?
Kaminga, Clay, what they gonna do if Kaminga and Clay want to do 30 a night or 20 and 20 and 20
I'll
and
be a
20 and
little bit- I'll
20?
be a little bit worried about Clay. Kuminga, he's good, but I don't know if I would like just be like, oh.
I'm just
I'm
saying
not-
it becomes
I'm
a
not
different
bringing
matchup if when you start thinking Clay doing 22, Kaminga doing 22. It just starts.
I get what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying? It starts looking a little bit
But
like,
I never like when you watch Warriors games. It's really rare when like both of them are just hot.
True.
Clay and Kuminga being both hot, and then on top of Steph, they would have to have a really good game.
But you know what the Warriors have that a lot of teams, aliens don't? A lot of freaking playoff experience.
yeah, that's
That's
true.
gonna come through.
That's true. But they playing the Suns and the Lakers, who have a lot of playoff experience.
The Lakers have Suns.
Suns do.
Suns got
You
playoff
got
experience, but they always
KD,
get bounced.
You
So I
got
guess.
KD and Book. We're talking about on the individual.
On the individual level, yeah.
Yeah, you got on the individual level, like experience wise, Lakers and
Vogel.
the Suns, like they match up pretty well.
We'll have to
But
see. It'll be interesting. We'll have to see.
all right, so going into the actual playoffs in the West, so Thunder would possibly play Lakers. We talked about that. This Timberwolves and the Suns. I feel like the Timberwolves might get them out of there. Probably I'll give the Suns the benefit of the doubt. Give them 6. Give them 6.
I'll give him 7 actually.
7.
I get the Suns 7.
Against the Wolves.
I'll give
Yeah,
the Suns
I'll
7.
take Wolves in 6. I'm
I'll
gonna be
give the
honest with
Suns
you.
a 7. man.
I think Cat's coming back too, right?
Yeah,
Cat is back.
I think he might come back. They said before the last game.
Yeah, something like that.
Trusting in KD and Book and Bradley Beal and them boys, I think
Have
that's
Suns put no fear in my
But
heart.
saying the trust in KD is like,
I'm
bro,
putting
I
my-
trust KD. You make it
Yeah,
sound like KD's
I
not.
see. I feel
Yeah,
like
that's
KD
Kevin
gonna do his
Durant.
thing.
I'm putting my
KD
trust
gonna do-
in KD, Book, and
Yeah.
Beal.
Nah,
and
you know what
trusting that's gonna
the
get
thing
us to
is
7.
though. It's like I can trust KD and Book because I seen him do it, but it's like I can't trust the rest of the team. Like Bradley Beal, he might come up with something, but like I don't know. He's been pretty inconsistent this whole year, and then the rest of that team is just kind of up and down.
I can't lie. Can we talk about like the real series?
Yeah, let's talk about you.
Oh,
Let's
let's give it
you know,
straight
man,
to-
we know the
And
legacy.
the Mavs and Clippers,
Legacy talk.
Let's talk
Man,
about the real
Legacy
series,
talk.
bro.
man.
James Harden, you're on the clock.
Luka
Shit
finna
is
have him
crazy.
in hell, bro. I'm gonna be
Oh
honest
my
with
Man,
you.
he hate them.
Man.
Luka finna have him in hell, bro.
No, Harden watching Luka must be like, McQueen is fading. Like that's like literally what he watching. Like he watching his.
I feel like
his
it's the
old
passing
self.
of the torch. I really do
He
feel
watching
like
his old self.
if Luka gets him out of there, doesn't even matter if it goes to 7. If it's a crazy series, that helps the Lord even more.
Yeah.
So like if Luka gets him out of there, I feel like that's such a passing of the torch from James to Luka. Cause like the skills, the play style
similar.
is so similar. It would literally feel like, oh yeah, you're gonna be the next generation James Harden for sure.
Torch been passed though.
Yeah, it kind of is.
A
Like he
couple
kind of has it.
But realistically, bro, the Mavs like they shouldn't win. But Luka just owns the Clippers so much. And like he's just so good. It's
I
like,
got the Mavs, bro. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
because if you lay it player by player on paper, you're like, bro, the Clippers should
I
dog.
feel like the Clippers always good at paper on paper every year.
Yeah,
so it's
true.
like,
Yeah. But
And they beat them before. It's not like they haven't beat the Luka Mavericks
That is true.
before.
but Luka without a
True.
decent team.
Yeah,
Well,
exactly.
I mean, KP
But
was
he had
there.
Brunson.
That
Brunson.
was pre MVP talk.
That was
Brunson.
like
what?
That was even Super Saiyan Brunson. That was not Super
But
Saiyan
that
Brunson. That was
Utah.
Kaioken
Bro,
Brunson.
But whenever what's his name, Luka was out,
Stop
and Brunson
it,
was
bro.
doing that against Utah.
That
He was doing the same
but
exact
That was
thing.
literally the offseason before he went to New York. Though.
Come
We
on,
talking about
bro.
the bubble. We talking about the bubble where he was playing the Clippers. I don't think Brunson was that guy.
Oh, no, he wasn't. I mean, he was okay.
Yeah,
he wasn't that guy.
but that's my point is like Luka, even when he had no support, was killing them boys, giving them boys hands.
Yeah.
So and they still don't have an answer. Like Paul George, good luck guarding him. James, you can't guard him.
Hitting that step back three with that Black Lives Matter
They
on
best
the back,
chance is
bro.
Russ trying to piss him off.
Crazy.
That's their best chance is Russ is trying to give him fit.
Trust the fact that Russ is gonna do
He
that.
did to KD.
You know what's
Like,
crazy?
I trust the fact that Russ is gonna do that, but like I don't think it's gonna matter.
That's not.
I don't think it's gonna
That's
matter.
their best chance. You got to throw doubles. You got to have him guarding whoever has the ball. Like you got to like try to wear him out early.
What do you do if you the Clippers and you end up losing this series, bro?
Blow it up.
You have to, bro.
man. I don't even think that's gonna fix it. That's not.
Man.
It's time.
Yeah, blow it up.
Yeah.
Paul George.
But y'all had a great run.
Hey, move podcast be over to Philly or something.
Harden. Welcome to San Antonio.
But really
Guys
great
can
season by
move.
them though.
You
Really
love
great
South
season.
Texas, don't you?
Nah, for real.
Close to Houston, you about an hour away.
Might as well.
2 hours away.
Man, I'm not gonna lie. I can see James not getting a job after this.
Nah, they ain't gonna
Nah,
be
it
that.
ain't gonna be
I
that
mean,
bad.
I mean, like
It ain't
as a
gonna be
starter,
that
like I
bad.
can
Because
see,
at least he can come
I
back.
can see,
Russ, though?
I see it as a
Russ
starter.
might be out of employment.
Russ, for real?
That's
My
not
dog-
true.
yeah,
Well,
my
he's
dog-
on
I don't
MVP.
think
That's
so,
the-
'cause I feel
you're
like
doing too
My
much.
dog
one
gotta
player
like.
that's
you doing
gonna
too
show
much.
up
That's
in
If
for
my
my
dog
MVP.
flames out, like has like a sneaky series, that's my guy. That's my goat. But
Nah,
You
he's
You don't
he's
think
a
nobody
former
gonna take him
MVP,
for
yeah.
the minimum, bro?
Yeah, he's a former MVP.
Chris Paul still
Maybe
got a job.
Spurs.
Yeah, like,
Chris
yeah,
Paul still
CP3
employed.
got employed.
Like,
Yeah,
no,
Chris
no
Paul-
way.
bro, he got elite PR though.
There's the,
Yeah, and he protocol. He protocol shit in the league.
He ain't-
he's a vet. He's smart.
NBA
like,
PA.
Yeah, he like NBA. He don't even be in the PA, but you know the PA talk to him. He like the PA representative,
The president or
Yeah, he
something
like
like
the president. So like that's what they do. Type.
So last series in the West, you got Nuggets and Pelicans. I feel like that's gonna be a pretty
that's easy.
pretty easy series for the
Unless
Nuggets.
Zion
Need to talk about that too much.
Unless Zion
And four.
finally
I feel like,
shows the potential.
but if it switches up, and then like OKC ends up
food.
playing the Pelicans or Minnesota, maybe they'll steal a game or two. But
Yeah, it's
That's
Nuggets in
food.
4, bro.
That is
Nuggets,
That's food.
Yeah, we all know the
Man,
series that
too
we all
easy, too
watching,
easy, too
man.
easy.
We
That's
know the
food.
first round series we're watching.
all right. Moving on to the East,
Ugh.
starting with the play, you got the Sixers and the Heat, 7th and 8th.
Food.
I'm talking about
Food.
sashimi.
Food.
Them boys is sashimi.
Oh, I'm so sick
Like
because it's
real
like
fried chicken.
part of me wants Joel Embiid to be successful, but it's just like I
Why?
just know it's not gonna happen.
Why? Why do you like? I gave up. When I was saying we should have got rid of him 3 years ago with all these injuries, they was calling me crazy. Now everybody's like,
Man, it is kind of getting nasty.
But when he's healthy, he's one of the best.
I don't
That's
give a
the hard
I don't
part.
care how healthy you can be if you can't be healthy consistently.
He just got hurt yesterday too. and
Didn't
I'm-
I just say, bro, Joel
Let me look up what his
Joel in
injury
this
is, bro.
Miami series, bro, I promise you,
NCL.
bro could do 55, 10, and 12. It won't move me. I won't care.
Because he's not going to be here.
That's like the highest scoring. Like
Literally, he could do some evolutionary basketball altering sports dominating. Would not move me. Not even an inch. Cause I can't even depend on him to be ready for next game.
all right. So what about the last plan? We're not gonna stay on this one for long. But the Hawks and the Bulls. We're not gonna stay on that one long. But
I got the Hawks in that one.
I actually got my Bulls in that one, but I don't. DeMar is just a gremlin when it comes time to play crunch
Oh, he
time
came back in the
basketball.
game.
Oh, you did?
Dropped 32. So I guess
Unmoved.
I guess he's still there, but
Sit that boy out.
Unmoved.
Man.
Talk
To the
Chicago,
pocket.
like,
Yeah,
that's
unmoved. Yeah, like
you know,
Chicago,
what? If Joel Embiid
Atlanta.
is still there,
it's probably gonna end up being like the way the seating is right now, where Philly is 7 and Heat is 6. It might. I mean, Heat is 8. It might swap, but those. I think this the 1 through 8 is the current playoff bracket. Because I don't think Chicago
or
Atlanta
ATL,
Nah.
is
yeah,
finally win.
I wouldn't be surprised if ATL beat us.
So we would have Boston Heat possibly round
Oh,
one.
do you know if Chicago's home for that? Or we going to Atlanta?
I'm pretty sure y'all be home because y'all.
Y'all got 9.
We got a shot. We got a shot to win that.
For sure.
Win that.
So,
Boston Heat.
Another legacy defining one.
Jason
Man,
Tatum.
If it happens
nah,
again, we're gonna
Jason
have
Tatum. Yeah, I'm like Jason Tatum.
We gonna have some
Jalen Brown. Brad Stevens.
If the Celtics not ready this time, like I got nothing to say. They have to win.
Quiet pod next time if that happens.
Not for me. Coming in.
Man,
Nah, I feel like
moment of silence.
I'm gonna tell
really
Heads
no
to like
excuse
play
for
the
them,
trophies instrumental behind me when I walk in.
Nah, they have to win that one, bro. I'm
They
gonna be
have
honest.
to.
They have to
No,
win that
that's so
one.
disrespectful.
I'll
if they
give
do.
it 6.
No
I'll give it
hope.
6.
I have zero hope in Boston. Actually,
Jimmy's a
I
bad
actually
man.
think y'all gonna get a hell of a
But
series.
Drew Holiday, bro, KP, bro.
Like,
y'all, this is a
If
different
you would
team,
think,
man.
Bro, but it's air exposure. You're a dog.
like you would think,
Coach
right?
Sexton was losing.
That
That's why I said 6. Like
you would
they gonna
think
get
that
2.
them boys got the roster, and they do.
They do.
But like I've seen what great coaching can do,
And Jimmy.
and Spoelstra, maybe the best coach of his generation, next to Pop.
And Jimmy.
So it's like,
I don't.
and
wanna
he
see
has
Jimmy.
dogs.
I don't want to see Jimmy, man.
I caramba.
I don't want to
You
see
better
that
start
man,
the
Jimmy.
Hail-
I hope he's
Hail
chilling.
Mary, boy.
I hope he's just kind of getting old,
no.
trying to vibe. No, I don't.
Man,
I don't want to see some dude that just got undrafted, drop
Dun-dun-dun,
30,
dun-dun-dun.
and then Jimmy Butler on the side
Oh
with
no,
another 35.
ESPN
like,
not gonna let y'all rest. Talking about
Nah.
Stephen A's gonna be having some nasty takes. Y'all don't want to see a world where Miami take y'all to 7.
But nah, I got the Celtics in 6. And as for Milwaukee and Philly, I'm gonna be honest. Philly got a chance. Philly got a chance. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. Have you seen the way the Bucks have been playing this year?
That's
They underdog.
bro.
They underdog,
But
bro.
we saw this coming. Like, who's surprised?
But I ain't gonna lie, like Philly, Milwaukee got like the body for it. You
Literally,
got
like
Brooke
I'm
and
not.
Giannis.
I mean, yeah,
That's
they
kind of like
I'm not.
obviously Embiid gonna get his, but it's like you know what I'm saying. You got bodies to throw it.
I think I've seen enough of docking this Bucks team to know, like, all right, they can beat good teams, but I don't know if they can
Off
play-
talent.
Yeah, off talent.
Consistently.
Yeah. I don't know if they can do it consistently or even play up to teams.
So you
better
don't
than
think the
them.
Sixers can steal a game or 2? I feel
I
like they
think
can
they
steal
can
2.
still maybe 1.
Not 2. That's crazy.
I don't have no faith in Joel and them boys, man. I've lost faith a long time ago. Joel may get injured in that series. You don't know. So it's all you're like stalking on if
the
Joel
way
plays.
history.
But like look at
goes,
history and
yeah.
just trust what the math is telling us.
But I don't want to bet on somebody getting hurt. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not betting on them getting hurt. It's probably gonna happen. I'm not gonna lie to you. How am I? I'm
Isn't
not
that basically bet.
No, bro. It's most likely gonna happen, bro.
It's a real high chance.
It's a real high likelihood that man will find a way to get injured.
I'm not trying.
Like, come on, bro.
It's a crazy prediction.
It's not even a crazy prediction.
It's not even a crazy to prediction
Like
because
another
like,
series, his knee was sore. Like, come on, big bro.
Yeah, the stomach virus one.
Like, come on. I think he had COVID at 1.2.
Big. What's the max amount of money you would put on him getting hurt next game?
I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. That's flagrant. Yeah, I can't do that. Yeah, I ain't gonna do all that now. I ain't putting on nobody down for it. That's 6. I ain't that sick. I'm just
moving
being
down to
100.
third, and I feel like this matchup gonna be nice. New York and
They had that on prospects.
Pacers.
I might have to.
Knicks
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I got the Knicks in 5 and 6. Yeah, you got the Knicks in 5 and 6, man.
4?
and 4.
Oh, Brunson giving. What the f-
In
Brunson
4?
giving him
Who the
well.
fuck is
4 is crazy.
Don't even disrespect that boy. Don't disrespect Brunson like that, bro.
4.
Come on,
Y'all
bro.
not even
Don't
gonna say 5?
Stop,
4?
bro. Don't disrespect Brunson like that. He gonna get them boys' hands, man.
I remember
He
they
gonna
was-
play like he hate them niggas,
They
man.
ain't gonna get one game.
No.
What?
No.
If they do get one, it'll be the first game.
Damn, remember earlier in the year we was talking about Tyrese Halliburton like he was just
The face of
the next face of the league.
I feel like Pascal Siakam brought him back to earth, bro. Showed him this is how we actually play basketball,
They was
buddy.
talking about he better than Jock. Man, come on.
That was a dumb take at the time, though.
One man said that.
Yeah, I'm like, that was a. I don't know who said that, but who said that?
Trey. Now remember that interview with when they do that interview with Ja talking about some Tyrese Halliburton and Jalen Brunson. They was talking about Tyrese Halliburton and Jalen Brunson.
But at the time, that's fair. That's fair. I'm not gonna lie. When he said that at the time, I'm like, all right, that's fair.
Really?
Yeah, at the time, Ja, Tyrese, Jalen, yeah. I at the time, I would not have minded that.
I'm gonna be honest.
You wouldn't have minded that at the time.
Jalen might still be in that conversation.
He is.
Jalen Brunson's still in that conversation.
I think that's probably what makes the conversation digestible.
Best guard in the East, man. Let's really talk about it.
And you know who the best guard in the East? No one want to talk about it. My boy Spider Mitchell. We're gonna see him stick it up again in the playoffs. Can't wait for that.
They playing the Magic though.
Can't wait for that. Oh yeah, Bankero time. You gonna stick it up. Can't wait for that.
Carroll, bro.
Shout out to
Man.
him.
Oh, I think Bankero's gonna shock the world this year. I think the Magic.
Steal the series from.
I think the Magic may go low key ECF. I would not be surprised. Would not be surprised, bro. If Magic come through and sneak an ECF,
That is
would
a take.
not be. Paulo is played. I think he took the leap this year, and I didn't expect it. Like I thought next year was probably
I
gonna
kind
be.
of seen it coming.
I didn't see it coming.
The year before he was great.
The year before he was great, but at least for me in basketball, I always expect like a year two, not a drop off, but like just for the league to like figure out how you ball. So you're never gonna
It happened for a little bit.
You know what I'm saying? But like
During the season, it happened for him.
in terms of like his play over the last like month and a half, lights out, dude. Terrifying kind of ball player.
He tough too. Like,
effective on
he
both
really-
ends. Yeah, really
really
tough.
big body. He-
Get to the cup too. Like
do it all.
Real violent finisher. Real good on the other side too.
It's crazy how he don't get talked about enough, and he was the number one pick.
It's really, you know what's funny? Like, I got people out Florida, they love the Magic down there. Like, Magic basketball is the thing in Orlando. Like, that's all they talk about. But, like, in terms of, like, the nation, the market isn't big enough to really get conversation pieces out of. But watch. I wouldn't be surprised. I'm not saying it's going to happen. Wouldn't be surprised if somehow, some way, just kind of like that Trae Young year when they made that ECF. I wouldn't be surprised if Banchero pull it out, do some monkey stuff, man, and have everybody looking loose.
If we're being honest, besides Boston and Milwaukee, probably East is pretty wide open. So
Spider Mitchell, I'm hoping he takes he hasn't taken the leap, but I'm hoping he takes the leap.
well, we'll see about that.
I'm hoping he takes the leap.
We'll see about that. Well, that's the last topic. You guys have got any final thoughts on the playoffs or any?
Who's your most improved player of the year? Because I think Brunson.
Kobe White.
I think Brunson should get it, but I don't think he's eligible though.
Brunson was already good. He was like
Yeah,
a max
Brunson was
player.
already good though.
It's like hard to be most improved when you was already a max
giving
player.
niggas 30 in the playoffs last year.
But brother, what
Like you was a
his
max
averages
player already.
last
Like
year?
what'd you improve from? Like we paid you as a max guy. Like you know what I'm saying? Like that was your expectation already.
Okay.
He was already dropping
Kobe
numbers.
White.
So y'all
went
listen-
up
He
like
got
10
better,
points.
but not most improved.
All right.
Yeah, Kobe White, I'll put him in that conversation.
Tyrese Maxey maybe because Tyrese Maxey went from third. guy
Tyrese,
to
yeah, I say Tyrese probably would win it
basically
for
I
me.
feel like
Sixers
I
for the
feel
whole
like
season.
Tyrese Maxey just benefited from like stepping up in his role. But I
But
feel like
the
the
thing
talent
is-
was always there.
Yeah, he was always there.
He
But
was
the thing
always
is,
gonna
like,
have to step up
Harden
in
was
his
there
role.
and Embiid was there. Now
Yeah,
both of them gone.
He was always
he
gonna
was-
have
he
to
was
step
holding
up
it
in his
down. I see what
role,
you
bruh.
mean.
Knowing what I know now, he was always gonna have to step up. And Maxey, we trust.
But I'll probably say Kobe White.
Who's y'all? This is I'm actually a good one. So out of all the guards right now, who making first team? There's a bunch of them, and there's in this positionless this year.
Brunson.
So
Brunson gonna make first team.
first team,
Brunson, bro, he's averaging like 30 over the past like month.
first team,
Like
first team,
35 or
first team
something like
guard. Yeah, first team guards.
Look, first team already gonna be Luka, SGA, and Jokic. So
You're right. I'm thinking about East and West. You're right.
So you
Oh, and
got
yeah, I
two-
don't think it's East and West this year either. It's just all.
It's
You're
all
right. I
just.
mean, yeah, I was thinking about, like,
so we
all-star
got
for my
two
reason.
more names. So I don't know if Jalen Brunson gonna sneak into
Who y'all guards? So y'all think it's gonna be Luka, SGA?
Luka.
I think it's gonna be
Yeah,
three
it had to
guards.
be
I
if the
think
two
it's gonna be
MVPs.
three guards that's gonna come out.
Who's the third?
I'm not gonna lie, bro. Call me crazy.
And okay, I can see.
Call me crazy, but I think it's
Luka,
gonna be three
SGA,
guards that
and
come out
Jokic.
NBA first team.
Jokic, I'll put Tatum in that last spot. Bro,
right.
come on now. Who you putting in that? Who you putting in that last spot?
Like, come on, bro. What
y'all for-
is this man talking about, man?
I'll put
Jason
Giannis
Tatum?
over Ant though.
Thank y'all for tuning in.
I'll put Giannis
Like
over Ant.
Jason Tatum. Like,
I'm sick of it.
I'm
All
so
right.
tired.
Well,
of
it's
this
time
shit,
to
bro.
wrap it up,
Come
man.
on,
It's
bro.
time to wrap
The
it up.
bias.
You don't think JT would make All NBA first team?
No.
Bro, I'm tired of the Tatum.
As the
Second
first,
team.
as the first
Second
seed,
team, maybe.
as the first seed, bro,
I'm sick of that fraud.
All right, man. We finna.
averaging damn near 30.
We'll
as
see.
the
If
first
Miami,
seed.
man, I
That
pray
is
to
crazy.
God Miami
That
don't
is
do them
crazy.
boys like Eric Spoelstra is gonna have y'all have
We gonna come back to this. We gonna come back to this. We're gonna come back to
We
this.
gonna have to
Well,
remember this.
It's been a good episode of 5Q. Shout out to y'all for tuning in. Like, subscribe, leave a comment. Let us know any way we can improve. See y'all guys next time.
Yo.
RPOJ.